Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News. Here we give you update on as you take the go. If you have not subscribed, please do that very quickly so you can be getting our update back to back. Let's go straight and into the reason why we are here today with the latest update. As you can see now, after what happened at during the 2023 presidential and governorship elections in Lagos State, a new update has rolled up. And what is that? The Lagos State government is passing new bills against the Igbos who dominate Lagos with their properties. This is an advice, this is an eye-opener to all the Igbos who wants to invest everything they have or everything they've had in life in Lagos State. You know, thinking that what we have been saying here, Sena Kurula Maronye Baraya, is a waste, and that the preaching that we need to go home as Biafrans is important. I've known that those of our brothers who are billionaires, you know, they act, I don't care, everything concern me. It's only going to affect the poor. But this particular update is for you. So touch the share button. Are you playing? Stop playing, please. Let's go into the details. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because some of you might think that I'm joking. Lagos belongs to Yorubas. Lawmakers will pass new property business ownership laws. This is the latest update that some of you might not know. Some of you might not be aware of this particular update that I am giving to you now. So I think you should take it very seriously. Lagos belongs to Yorubas. Lawmakers will pass new property business ownership laws favoring only indigenes. You might think it's a joke, but it is not a joke. Stop playing. We are going to give you full details of this. You can see the faces here. This is Obasa. Then you have MC Oluomo down below. Then you have Tinubu in the middle. On the other side, you have Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State. And then you have this Ononoga, this tribal bigot of Lagos. You know, you have him there below Sanwo-Olu. So these are the people, because of what happened, you know, Igbos leave Lagos and all that happened during the presidential election and the governorship election as well. So it caused a lot of wahala. And that is the result now. That is exactly what it is bringing to us today. So Igbos in Lagos, I think you guys should brace up for an impact because it's not going to be business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual. And on this same note, I want to bring this also to your notice that APs drags Nigerian Workers' Unions NLC TUC to court for invading offices, disrupting flight. I also brought you this kind of information last time where this guy called Allen Onyema, you know, all these things that we have been saying, where Allen Onyema was complaining on national TV how they lost over $1 billion after this same group of people disrupted their services in Lagos because during that time, I think it was during the time of evacuation of Nigerians stranded in Sudan. Yeah, because of the ongoing war in Sudan. He also came out to complain. So Nigeria has always been against the Igbos in general. So there's nothing anybody can tell me about this. So Lagos belongs to Yoruba. So now it's clear that those of you who are buying all your properties, buying your billions there, doing as if what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching, what IPOB has been preaching, what Biafrans has been preaching is a fake news. Today, reality we hitting, and all of you, we understand what we have been saying. Let's go into details. Let's see what they said. Let it not be as if I didn't get into the main business. There are plans underway by the Lagos State House of Assembly to make promulgation that will potentially undermine land and property ownership by non-indigens, especially Igbos in the state, following a declaration by its speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, to reverse all the reversible. Una dey hear am? So some of you who has properties are about to lose them. Enterprising and industrious, the Igbos, originally from southeast Nigeria, were target of several vicious verbal and physical attacks by Yoruba politicians and their acolytes. In the last presidential and governorship elections, many Igbos had thrown their weight behind the Labour Party and its poster boy and the presidential candidate Peter Obi. They were blamed for APC and then candidate Bola Tinubu's loss in Lagos on February 25th. Una dey see am, that hatred will not go. It does not how much you want to do it. It doesn't matter how you want to paint the situation. It doesn't matter how you want to position it to say, oh, we are one Nigeria. We are moving forward, Oga. You are deceiving yourself, and you are a liar, a blatant liar. There's no two ways about it. Lagos is a Yoruba land, as against the assertions of some people that it's a no man's land, Mr. Obasa declared. Therefore, part of our legislative agenda is to ensure the translation of laws passed by this House to the Yoruba language. So you will need translator in case those of you who doesn't know how to speak the Yoruba, you will call translators now, like we are doing abroad. We do that in Italy and all those places. When you get to this country and you want to seek asylum, you get somebody who can translate the language to you for proper understanding. That is what's going to be happening in Lagos. You will get somebody who speaks Yoruba to translate it for you to be able to understand the new laws, because most of them are going to be written in Yoruba language. This is racism in our own country, where they claim that we are one. Let everybody join hands. Let us have a referendum in this country. Enough is enough. Mr. Obasa, a long-time ally of Mr. Tinubu and staunch member of the establishment, stated this on Tuesday in his acceptance speech as third-term Speaker of the Lagos State Parliament and the inauguration of the 10th Lagos Assembly. Reviewed plans by the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, to pass new land and property laws that would favor only indigenes, only Yorubas, that would favor only Yorubas. So it doesn't matter how much you have, it doesn't matter what you have, it doesn't matter in fact, how much investment you have in Lagos, the law will not favor your property. You are going to suffer on top of that property that you have acquired in Lagos. That is exactly what they are saying here. We also aimed at achieving our collective goals of creating robust legislative framework that protects the interests of our people. Going forward in this wise, we are going to employ all legislative instruments for the support of the indigenes of Lagos, the Speaker of Lagos Parliament declared. Mr. Obasa further asserted, there will be laws and resolutions in the areas of economy and commerce, property and titles, and we will reverse all the reversible to protect the interest of the indigenes, Yorubas. The 2023 presidential and gubernatorial polls had pitched Igbos against Yoruba politicians in the APC and their hordes against Igbos and Labour Party. The latter's governorship candidate, Gbadebo Vivo, was singled out and demarcated for having Igbo ancestry. In the aftermath of the March 18 Goba poll, the United States issued a statement condemning APC-led suppression of Igbo voters in Lagos and announced fresh visa bans on corporates just days before the governorship poll. A notorious Lagos thug, Musiliu MC Oluomo Akinsanya, threatened Igbos who would not vote for APC to stay at home. After suffering a severe scare in the Lagos governorship race, APC victory is contested at the tribunal. Bayo Onanuga, another APC linchpin, pushed an outright exclusion of Nigerians of Igbo extraction from the Lagos political power, making an escalation of ethnic controversies that enveloped the poll. A few months after the election, Nigeria's then Works and Housing Minister Babatunde Fashola said he saw no problems with the ethnic strain that marred the elections in Lagos, claiming that identity politics is now a global trend. He justified the racism, the intimidation, and the humiliation that Igbos received in Lagos. So when you people claim, oh, we are one people, we are doing this, we are doing that, I just look at you people and laugh. You are doing yourself. Anybody who is telling you that this country is sticking together, you are going to do this, you are going to favor yourself, then you know that you are lying to yourselves. There is no such thing. It is not possible, it is not obtainable, it is not attainable, it is impossible. I want to tell you that it is practically impossible. You cannot get justice in this Nigeria, as far as you are an Igbo man. So like it or not, from now till generations to come, I'm telling you the honest truth. If you like, you agree with me, this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying. This is exactly what he has been preaching, but our people have refused to understand it, to pay attention to it, and to also learn from it. But everybody just behaves, oh, this is not my business, this is another thing, it's not our business, it is a normal thing, and we continue to move on by the grace of God. There is hope at the end of the tunnel. My brother, my sister, there is no hope, and there will never be light. There will never be light at the end of the tunnel. Just take a look at this. Traders blocked from evacuating goods as they demolish largest printing electrical appliances market in Abuja. It is also dominated by Igbos. If you look at it, it is also dominated by Igbos. Igbo people have been suffering. Look at APs there too, suffering and complaining. As long as you people who has money, all these APs and their likes, continue to fool yourselves in the name of one Nigeria, you are not going anywhere. Look at how they are frustrating him. But can they do that to Dangote refinery? Can they do that to all the Yoruba politicians and the businessmen? The answer is no. Will they do that to all those Otedola and their likes? The answer is no. It has always been targeted at Igbos. And some of you feel that, we are building a better bridge. You are doing this and doing that. Continue to fool yourselves. Oh, I'm a billionaire. Some of our brothers, all their investment, you see them on social media, they come and post they are building estates in Abuja. God will punish your estate in Abuja there. Ndi Iberibe. Nigeria-based airline Air Peace has slammed the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and Trade Union Congress of Nigeria (TUC) with a 1.7 billion lawsuit at the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos State over the alleged disruption of its operations by the unions and its officers. The suit was filed before the court pursuant to Order 6 of 6B of the 1999 Constitution as amended, and then Rules 1 and 2 of the Federal High Court Civil Procedure Rules 2019 and the inherent jurisdiction of the court. The airline joint president of NLC, Joe Ajero, the president of TUC, Festus Osifo, the secretary general of NLC, Comrade Emmanuel Ubuaja, and the general secretary of TUC, Comrade Nuhu Toro. Air Peace in the suit asked the court for a declaration that given the very sensitive nature of aviation ordinarily, and particularly in the current climate of pervasive fear of insecurity over long-distance travels within Nigeria by other modes of transportation, the defendant calculated precipitation of grounding all the plaintiffs' flights throughout Nigeria for the singular reason that it is responsible for the majority of air passenger and goods flights in the country in order to cause substantial nationwide paralysis, continuous condemnable sabotage of national economy and security. So now like this, they take talk. Airpeace now is complaining that these people disrupted his business. This is not the first time that this man was the one who also evacuated Nigerians from Sudan free of charge. Igbos has been given a lot, but has been receiving evil rewards from Nigeria. So I want to use this opportunity to tell us that it does not matter how we want to show ourselves to be good. It does not matter how we want to show that we are not tribalized. It does not matter how loyal you are to Fulani, to Yoruba in Nigeria as an Igbo man, Oga. You are an Efulefu. If you are doing all this, you are building estate, you are building skyscrapers. You can't build it in Anambra, but you are from Anambra. You can't build it in Imo, but you are from Imo. You went to Abuja and you are building all those edifices. You can't build them in your own state, and you are showing us video every day. Guy, you go lose all of them in due time. Don't worry. When I go lose all of them, when I go think say na joke. See this one now. All the people we don't invest here. You can see. Just take a look at the write-up here. I say this country just make it hard for people to survive and run their businesses. UTC, the biggest printing hub of Abuja, is being demolished this morning, and they are not even allowed to pick whatever they can secure. The machines in there are worth billions. Who are the owners of this particular business? Ndi Igbo. It is Igbos. So Mona continue, be Cubana, they make I call you name. May not be like say then they hide. Continue to fool yourselves. Even though never one name, you think say you day wise now, Mumona ain't too much. Even though you know give us. We still love you. But I go still they tell on the truth. Watch the video. See, it happened some days back. Look at it. Look at it. It must be Igbo's owned. They have destroyed it. Use police guard everywhere. They don't even want you to take anything away. You see? You see that? Emma Ike Ume TC. Nine write them, nine post them for Twitter. Nine post them. How far? And then we go home and cry and weep over it. And we come back tomorrow and start hustling, start again. All our businesses are being burnt in Lagos. Every day our markets are being burnt. Now they are bringing new laws. They refuse to open the seaport because they know that that is where the power lies. Ah, God. In fact, someone phone, and when they talk about going home, when they talk about a new nation, you go they bite on her for ear because you feel that your house in Abuja, your printing machine in Abuja will last forever. Today they have demolished it, and then you start all over again. Mad people do everywhere. I beg you, when I go another news, I beg Muna share this video because in here John I jump too much. I'm very, very annoyed. But what can I do now? I never even trouble. If wait, I want to. I not fish out. But we'll go another news, I beg.